Okay, let's see. How do we watch it on all these other platforms? Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Okay. So good evening. This is Adi Impossible, man. I'm here for another episode, man. I'm here for another episode, and I think moving forward, every Thursday we are going to dedicate it to our single moms out here because it is my contention that that this issue needs to be resolved, and that statistics show if a child is in a two-parent household, they're definitely better off. So we just got to get to the bottom of that. But look, I'm Adi Impossible. Follow me at Adi Impossible. If you want to be part of the pod, hey V, I see you. If you want to be part of the podcast, you can just go to my bio link and join our stream. But there is empirical data out here, and it shows that our children are actually better being raised with both of their parents. It's just there's a lot of times that's not the case. So I'm here to kind of try to figure that out. I'm here to kind of see what we could do about it. And I have a couple guests, which are single moms, which I want to talk to about it. So without further ado, I'm going to bring one of our guests on. I'm going to bring on Ange. Let me add Ange to the stream here.
Oh,
Hello. What's going on with you today, Ange?
busy day, busy day.
Busy day. So how was your day then?
I enrolled in insurance license courses, so I'm gonna go get my insurance license soon. So yay!
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you single?
I am single. Yes,
Okay. And you're also a single mom.
I am a single mom.
Okay. Okay. Let's go back. How did you become a single mom?
Long story, kind of. Me and my first boyfriend, real boyfriend, a long-term boyfriend. We, had my son Anthony, and maybe about 7 years down the road, we broke up, and I've kind of been in and out of whatever relationships since then. So,
Okay. And then why did you guys break up?
do I really have to disclose that?
I mean, this is part of the show.
No.
And that
Well,
didn't okay.
he had his issues with being faithful. So we
Who?
he had his issues with being faithful. He did.
Okay.
So we split up. Yeah.
Okay.
In his pants.
All right. So what made you pick him?
What made me pick him? We went on a blind date, and we had a lot of similar interests. We both had, well, back then I was like 17 years old. We both had tattoos. We both hung out in Hollywood. He lived in Hollywood. We kind of had a lot of mutual spots that we like to hang out at.
Okay. And then what happened? Don't be shy now.
And we kind of hit it off, and we just, started talking a lot more, and eventually we moved in together, and we never were married. But, that's just kind of how, when then I got pregnant with my son, and things kind of got rocky after that.
Okay.
Having a child does not improve things, let me tell
you. Right. So okay. So this was a while ago. So I'm not really going to delve into that. But then if you could do it differently, would you have done it differently?
No, I don't think that I would have done it differently. Just, on both of our parts, we were both young when we first got together. We were both
young is in what though? Young is in what?
We were 17, 18.
Okay, that's young, but it's still an adult.
Yeah, still an adult. Yeah, absolutely. But I don't know. It's just, I don't think things could have been done any different because we were both kind of who we are, and we keep in touch, and he still has his issues. So whatever. There's
Okay.
nothing I could have done to change anything, and there's nothing that well, there's something he could have done to change, but he decided not to. So
Wait. What could he have done?
he could have maybe not cheated on me.
But okay, right? Okay, why did he cheat on you? It was just random. It was just random, or like what exactly?
I never got a real answer to that. Never really did get a real answer. He's unhappy in some way, shape, or form, either with me or with himself or whatever his issue was. I don't know. I don't know.
So you guys never thought about working through that issue?
I don't know about working. He took it a little bit too far. And there was some things that he did that I just couldn't forgive beyond like ever reconciling or working things out or anything. So it was very traumatic.
So are you talking about the infidelity? That was the traumatic part, or was more to it?
It had something to do with that, but there was more to it. There was definitely a lot more to it.
Okay, so then it wasn't necessarily the infidelity.
He was hanging out with my sister. Yeah, so there was no turning that around.
Okay. So wow. Okay. So is he with your sister now, or like it was just a one-time thing, or what?
I think it was just they were hanging out or whatever. They were hanging out, and I think it was just kind of a fling, maybe. It wasn't just a one-time thing. But
okay.
Yeah.
So looking back on it, though, were there things you could have done differently to actually prevent the fling? And that you had mentioned that he like might have been unhappy with you or with himself. Were you guys fighting all the time? Was there any kind of bickering going on?
Yeah, there was fighting all the time. We started having some, substance abuse issues were going on. So, yeah, there's definitely things that I could have done differently.
Substance
we were
abuse by
fighting
who?
a lot. Huh?
Substance abuse by who? You, him, both of you guys?
Both of us.
Okay. So you guys were just living it up, enjoying times, being wild.
Real wild, yeah.
But it was still like a baby involved, though.
Still a baby involved. Yep.
Okay. So when you guys decided to split up, did you take raising your child into consideration at all?
No. There was no, like I said, there's just no going back. He kind of disappeared. He decided that he wasn't going to, help raise, our son. Even if we were together, not he just was out, like he left. And, now all these years later, he's seen his son since he was 2, like one time. And I, back then I didn't really take into consideration, but he, we split up, and then that was it. It was like, I try to, keep the lines of contact open, but he just didn't want anything to do with him. So I've just taken on the mom and dad role.
So at what age did he leave? What age was your son when he had left?
My son was 2.
Only 2?
Yeah. 2 years
okay.
Old.
What has that actually been like now, though? In that honestly, you had picked the guy, right? Wild guy, party guy. He was the wrong one to be a father, I guess. But then you also say in the same breath, if you could have done it over, you would not have? It would have still been like that?
Well, yeah, if I would have done it over, I would have, minus the, substances and a lot of the arguing and, try to maybe, correct things. But, I was, kind of just not over what happened and all the things that happened. But yeah, definitely I could have definitely done things differently, 100%.
Okay. Moving forward, when your son was 2, how did that change your life? In that, did you become more focused on your child, or did you just continue being wild?
Um, I continued being wild for a little while. I went, moved back to my parents, and I kind of had the freedom. My parents would watch him, and I would go out and I'd party and whatever, and carrying on. So for a year, a good year or two, I'd try to make up for my early 20s, you know. But yeah, for maybe 2 years, I was partying, going to club, blah blah, and then after that, I kind of calmed down and I finished my I finished my associate's degree and started
Okay.
kind of focusing on him.
Okay. Okay. So early on, you were kind of like a bad mom, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you had resolved that though. You had got an associate, and then after that, what happened?
And after that, and then I got into another relationship, another 5 years,
Okay.
and that obviously went wrong. And
Well, I mean, it's not obvious.
I'm single.
Well, okay, 5 years, right? 5 years. That's a substantial amount of life. That's a
It is.
substantial amount of time.
It
So,
is.
what happened there? Why did that one fizzle out?
That one fizzled out because it was more like a business. It became what it turned into was just more of a business kind of relationship. Like, hey, where's your share of the rent, and where's your half of the grocery bill? Like, it just thought that, it fizzled out. There was no love, affection, nothing. Like, we kind of looked at each other like, you know, it was just dead.
Okay. And at the point that it became dead, why did you stay?
I stayed because it was kind of a stable household for,
Okay.
me and my son. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a normal-ish family, whatever kind of.
Okay. Did he help raise your son? Did he have um any kind of authority in the home?
He did. He did. He definitely helped me a lot. And, he, would help me out to some, degree of, timeouts and whatever, when my kid was younger, and helping me with that, because I'm definitely not Thor. Definitely not. I'm very laid back, and that's my weakness. So, he definitely stepped in and helped me a lot with that.
Okay. So then he had control of the household, of the discipline. If he said such and such is going to bed,
Yeah.
that's his time. If he's on punishment, he's on time.
Yeah.
Okay. And then when did it just fizzle out though? In that it seemed like it was a good thing, or were you just keeping him around just to have that father figure there?
Man, I don't know. Maybe in the beginning, yeah, it kind of maybe after the first year or two, kind of, I was just like, I don't know. I just didn't look at. I don't know. It was like a mutual kind of thing. Like we both kind of knew that, it wasn't that great, but he had a daughter too, and I helped out a lot with her,
Okay.
and like I did everything for her. Like I would take her out on the weekends. We would do makeup and girly things and whatever. So it's more of we were friends, I guess. That
Okay.
we slept in the same bed.
Now, how did that affect your son after he had left?
He was very upset with me.
Okay. And then what age was your son around that time?
He was about 12.
Okay, that's a very formative age too, going into adolescence, becoming a teenager.
Middle school and
Yeah.
awkward, yeah.
Okay. So what exact effect did his male role model leaving have on him? Because sometimes as parents, we don't even think about all of these things, right?
Yeah.
And then it just winds up biting us in the ass. And that, how did he handle it Did he feel abandoned? Was he okay with it? Was he confused? Did he act out?
Oh yeah, he acted out. He was super upset with me because he wanted to be a part of the decision. You know, he felt bad that I just kind of was like, all right, you know, we're breaking up, we're moving. And it was just like all of a sudden he's like, wait, what? Like, you know, what's going on? So he was really upset. Like he stopped going to school. He started skipping school in middle school, started skipping school, skipping classes, talking back to me, like would lock his, you know, room to his door to the room and would be like, I'd be like, oh, I'm taking your phone away from you. And he'd be like, well, you're going to have to physically come and take it away from me. Like it was hell. Not fun.
Okay. So who ended that relationship? Just because it didn't seem like it was a bad relationship, it just seemed like it had lacked any of the fireworks. So who had ended it?
I did. I ended it.
Okay. So you had a man who was playing stepfather very well, taking care of your child, taking care of the household, raising everything, but you had still broke up with him?
Yes.
What's the underlying reason? Like, what made you actually break up with him?
It was, you know, happiness. Just I wasn't happy. I was not happy at all. I wanted, you know, I felt like if I'm in a relationship and gonna continue this, like, you know, there should be some kind of happiness between us. I could tell he was not happy. I mean, you know,
How do you know though?
we did not have, there was nothing going on in the bedroom, no sex, no kiss, no hugging, we didn't communicate with each other. It was like just kind of like passing by roommates, like, hi, bye, I'm gonna clean the floor.
but hold on. But did it start out like that?
No, it did not start out like that. It did not at all.
Just because this is a very important part. This is the part that I want to really get out of this conversation, because I have a lot of conversations like this, and like women always say either we have grown apart or I wasn't happy. I want to know what exactly changed that made you unhappy. Like, what was it? Was it one thing? Because it's the same guy,
yeah.
but your feelings have changed. So is it that he changed or is it that you changed?
You know, we had our issues beyond just being unhappy or whatever. Like he was, you know, lying to me about financial things, and you know, he had a rental property and didn't tell me when he sold it. And then, you know, so after, like, he was hiding just these little stupid things, you know, I'm like, you know, just tell me and communicate with me. It's not, you know, it's not my property, your property, like, you know, just things like that. And I'm just like, you know, why would you lie to me about it? And then his online business kind of fizzled out and he didn't tell me about that. So, you know, hearing that and just seeing that he wasn't really confident and didn't really trust me. I don't know why. But
well, so okay, right? So for the property that he had sold, though, that was his property, right?
His property, not mine. Yeah.
Okay. So then why did it concern you at all?
Well, because, you know, his online business fizzled out and he was using that money for us to live off of.
Okay.
And it was a little alarming. Like, it's kind of, you know, something, if financial, whatever, is, I think a couple should probably like discuss together. Like, hey, my business, you know, went south. Like, I need help, you know, or something. Like, we need to do this, this, and this, but I didn't get any of that.
Okay. So when his business went south was when you went south too.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that seem fair though? Right? No. Okay.
No, I mean, it's the part that, you know, it's like he didn't want to work together with me. He didn't want to work as a team to try and come up with a new business or come up with some kind of resolve or something. I'm definitely I like to communicate. I like to talk. And I don't like someone that kind of shuts me out and doesn't want to work as a team and have that, you know, team. Hey, we're a team. Let's, you know, do this and make it work and, you know, make our relationship great, is like, no.
So then, was he sharing all that with you in the beginning, and then when it fizzled out, he had stopped sharing that with you?
No, I mean I knew about his businesses,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't get into too much detail about how much income it was producing or how many rental properties he sold in the past or anything like that. So, but he knew about. I had nothing to hide. Like I had nothing to hide. Like he knew about all my financials and what was going on or how much I was making, and so
And at that time, were you making a lot of money?
I was making good money. I worked for attorneys for about 15 years,
Okay,
paralegal.
cool. Okay, okay. So then, honestly, though, it like seems like the like straw that had broke that relationship back was that he lost his business.
Yeah,
Was he the sole provider at that time,
no,
or
mm-mm.
was 50-50?
It was 50-50. So he was, using the whatever he from his rental property to pay for his half.
Okay. Did he ever miss a payment?
No, not.
Okay.
I mean, not that I know
So then why did you leave?
of. Like I said, I was just not happy anymore.
But
The
then you
spark
were
wasn't
happy up until
love.
that point, though.
No, I mean, I was happy. Yeah, I was happy, but the all the lying and like just it just kept on like it was like little things like after that like little stupid things from him, and I'm like he would say I'm going when 24-hour fitness was 24 hours. He'd say I'm going to the gym at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, but he'd be at like the fishing pier or something stupid. I'm like why would you lie to me? Like I really don't care if you're at the freaking fishing pier. I don't care. I don't give a crap. But it like kind of was like a spiral, like just
Okay.
stupid things.
Okay. Just
And
because
I
it
don't.
sounds like now, that sounds like now you were kind of nitpicking things on him just to find a way out, just to kind of justify it, though.
Well, I mean, it's no one likes to be kind of lied to constantly. It kind of makes me feel like, oh, maybe there's something else going on. I don't know. It was like just the stupidest things, and I'm super transparent. Like where I say I am, and is where you're gonna freaking find me. My phone is always unlocked. I have nothing when I'm in a relationship. I have absolutely
Mhm.
nothing to hide, and I wouldn't, like that back.
So if he hadn't lost his business, though, you would have still broke up with him?
I mean, if you probably if it was still the little lies, lying about the stupidest things. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, it would definitely came down to that because I don't feel like it. Things should be just one sided. Me being transparent about everything, and you're still doing stupid high school shit.
Okay. So let me ask you this question. Whose happiness is more important, yours or his?
Who?
Your ex-boyfriends at that time.
Oh, whose happiness is more important?
Mhm.
Mine. Well,
Okay.
yeah, mine.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not your question. And then, but then whose happiness is more important, yours or your son's?
Ay, that's a tough question.
But you
Still, I
picked
mean,
yours, though.
me, I would say still, me. I mean, I could, he could be abusive to me. It could have been abusive to me, and and not to my son. My son could have loved him. You know what I'm saying? And
But was
I
he
wouldn't have.
abusive to you?
No. I'm just
Okay, so
saying.
like we are just talking like okay.
Anyone, like anyone could, and my if he's happy, I'm not going to stay in that kind of relationship. So I
Okay.
mean, my happiness has to, come first. I have to be happy to be able to raise him to make him happy.
Okay. So like you like kind of left that one because you weren't happy, even though your son had structure, your son, he had pretty much like a stepfather, he had a provider there, but you weren't happy.
Yep.
Okay. How many years ago was that?
That was 5 years ago.
Okay,
5,
so
yeah,
you
because my son will be 17 soon. Yeah, 5 years ago.
okay. So what happened after that relationship?
After that, I just kind of been single.
Okay. So single and celibate, or like you just kind of dating around? Like what is
Celibate?
going on?
No. You know, I don't.
Promiscuous.
Yeah, I don't. My son doesn't have to know everything about what I'm
Right.
seeing. I definitely
Right.
keep that part out of
Do you
feeling
bring men back
attracted.
to the house?
Yeah.
Huh?
No, no,
No.
no.
Okay. Okay. So what is the state of your son now? Is he going to college? What is he doing? Is he joining? Is he graduating high school? Like what's going on with him?
He's in high school. He's graduating. He's in 10th grade.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
hmm. And he wants to go to
Congratulations.
college. He has
Okay.
plans of college.
Okay. Is he doing good in school?
He was not, but now, thank goodness, he is doing much better.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
So like now you moving forward, are you like, I guess, are you in your late 30s, early 40s,
Yeah.
somewhere there?
I'm 39.
Okay, cool. So what does life look like in the next 5 years? Are you just gonna keep on hopping around, or are you trying to find something which you already kind of had?
Mm, I don't know. I haven't. I'm open to anything. I'm not. I don't ever say I'm going to be single forever or whatever. But um, I'm kind of just just looking around, whatever, on the market. I guess just haven't met. I haven't really met anybody that I would be like, oh, I want to date them and live with them and be in a long term relationship with them. Just have not met that person.
But how would you know?
I guess I don't know. I don't know. I go on dates or whatever, but I
Are
don't
you
bring.
like dating younger guys now?
Hell no.
Okay,
No.
okay, okay. So in 5 years, are you going to be alone? Are you going to be married? Are you going to be in a relationship? Or are you just going to keep on going and seeing what happens?
Um, I'd say maybe in 5 years I'd see myself in a relationship. I'm not saying married. I've never been married, but
Okay,
yeah, I'd say I'd see in a long term relationship possible. Yeah.
okay. And then finally, why would a man want to marry you?
I don't know. I ask myself that all the time.
So then, if you don't have an answer,
I'm
then
just kidding.
the
No, I
question is
mean,
on.
I I have I have a good heart. I think I have a great heart. I have a lot to offer. I mean, I like to clean and do laundry.
Do you cook?
I do.
Clean, do
I'm
laundry?
Italian.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, and what are you looking for though? In that, I think that you like might have had it, but then you like get bored easily. It seems like you are still attracted to a man who's like your baby's dad, right? Someone wild, outgoing, irresponsible. Are you still in that phase of your life?
No, I'm not. I mean, I don't. I'm like a homebody. I like I like to stay home. I'm home on Friday and Saturday nights. I'm not looking for any kind of bad boy relationship type anymore. Definitely not. I'm definitely over that.
Okay. And then when was the last time you had sex?
I don't know, it's been like 2 months. Two
Okay.
months?
Okay.
3 months
So
maybe?
3 months. Okay.
Maybe,
So,
yeah.
so you were just kind of being a little more selective now.
Yes, extremely.
Okay. Are you like online dating, or are you meeting people outside?
You meeting people outside. I mean, I tried the online dating thing and it is like I don't know how people do it. It's so overwhelming. It's so overwhelming getting like 100 and something messages and penises and stuff, and I'm like, I'm like, I don't do this. So yeah,
Okay.
outside, out and about, whatever.
Okay.
Grocery stores, Target, the mall. It's about where I go.
And where are you exactly?
Where am I?
Yes. State.
Oh, Florida,
Okay.
South Florida.
Okay. Nice and warm all the time.
Very Very hot. Yeah.
Very hot. Okay, cool. And then financially, are you good? Are you just like a homeowner? Are you renting? Because things are just going to get more and more expensive.
I know. I'm renting right now. So, and financially, like, I'm going to get my insurance license, and I'm doing, I mean, it's expensive to live here in South Florida. It's ridiculous. So I'm making it.
Okay. Okay. So it's just like a few years left, man. I mean, you were gonna have to make a move, right? Eventually, like one way or like another, because like being single forever is like hard financially, honestly.
Extremely hard. It's extremely hard. Yeah. And I don't get I have no child support. So it's just, me, my income.
Where is his father at nowadays?
He's remarried. He lives in New York.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you know when he had got married or like why he had got married?
It's his third marriage. Marriage number 3.
Okay. I mean, that one might work for him though. So
if it does, good for him. I don't wish anything bad on anyone ever.
Yeah. Sometimes it is an ordeal. Sometimes people definitely don't mesh, but then always kind of take accountability that you had picked him, you had liked him a lot. So, and I still kind of feel as though you were still kind of chasing that kind of flame, but then you like want a little more stability as well. But like a lot of times you can't have both. You just can't have both.
No. Doesn't work like that.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, it has been great speaking with you. Do you have any questions for me?
No questions.
Okay, cool. Lovely speaking with you, and I'll speak with you again.
Thank you. Bye.
Yo, so another case. Yeah. Love is hard, but people leave relationships because of stuff like happiness, whereas relationships aren't about happiness. It's about it. It's about you, your partner, and your child, and actually growing that up into something which can keep on growing, which can build that legacy. But people are all about personal happiness nowadays. So that's just another one. Yo, man, this is Adi Impossible, man. It was good speaking with you guys, but I'm out. One. Follow me on IG at Adi Impossible. Follow me on YouTube. Comment, like, share, subscribe at Adi Impossible. In fact, it's Adi Impossible on all platforms. I'll talk to y'all.